Hi besties, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if you've been here before, but if you haven't, then hi, my name is Tay. I'm a Gemini, but this channel is not just for Geminis, okay? Anyway, you guys, if you enjoy this video, consider liking and etc. These are the 3 piles or cards that you guys are going to be able to choose from. We're going to be seeing if this reading resonates with you, if you feel like you exhibit any of these characteristics. Okay, so close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, try to connect, try to make sure that you are choosing with your intuition and not your 2 physical eyes. Some things you can do, you can take 3 deep breaths and you can open up your eyes, and whichever one you feel intuitively pulled to, you can choose. You can repeat one of the numbers with your eyes closed. You can try to visualize one of the numbers. And yeah, if that doesn't work, I don't know. If the reading doesn't resonate, then you can just try to click another one, or this just might not be for you. And I believe that that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Oh yeah, these are general collective readings, so not every single detail is going to resonate. I'm reading for a lot of people. It's going to be multiple people per pile, okay? So with that being said, going to pile number 1. Bye. Hey, pile number 1, what's up? It's lit over here, at least I like to think it is. Some people might not think that way, which would kind of hurt my feelings, but that's okay. Anyway, so let's see what your reputation is. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Sorry, was that corny? Okay. Some people might try to put this label onto you guys that you're a seductress. No, I'm kidding. But some people really might think that you're out here throwing it back. I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate, then you just might want to skip ahead. But I feel like a lot of you guys have like this allure about you or something. Like there's just this energy about you that just, a lot of the other gender, the same gender, they're looking at you, and you might be sexually liberated. You might express your sexuality, or you might just take promiscuous pictures, whatever the case is. I just feel like you're really yourself regardless, and you might be tempting. But that's not your fault. I feel like you're just living your life. You're just vibing out. And the girls are like, did you see what she posted? That is so unladylike, so unchristian-like. So, you know, the girls, they're upset. They're upset with you. What did you do to them? Why you got them so pressed? Okay, I was trying to move my light so that you guys could see this cool lighting, but something's blocking it. Anyway, so yeah, you definitely have this vibe about you where people definitely talk about how you dress or how you look like, and they definitely think it's very sexual. Some people might try to put this energy onto you that you do it deliberately, okay? Just gotta be real. Let's see the card fell on the floor. Just know though, this doesn't have to be true. I should have had that disclaimer at the very beginning. Ooh, so people, for some of you, I know some of you guys are going to be like, absolutely not. This does not resonate with me, because I feel like I have some Christian gals in this household. But there's definitely some of you where they just put this perception, like this might not even be true. Some of you guys might not even be involved in spiritual shit. Or maybe you're involved in light spirituality. Like some people literally think doing tarot is the equivalent to messing with deities and ancestral work, which I guess I can see ancestral work, but the rest of it, come on. But anyway, so there's definitely just a lot of people that they kind of actually keep themselves away from you. I feel like some of you are POC. Like I'm definitely getting like a brown girl, someone being just judging. But anyway, especially just it's okay if not every detail resonates, but especially if you're just not it's not common in your practice, or like if you've just been raised probably Christian or whatever, or maybe Muslim, or there's just something here where it's like your family, they do not like that you watch tarot or whatever the case is. You definitely have some of this sort of reputation of being someone who's involved with some, what they might say, dark stuff. But I'm also getting this vibe, if that doesn't resonate, there's some of you guys who just really, you don't play games when it comes to your space. Either you will cut somebody off or you will flip out so fucking quick. Like, I feel like you're nice. You're not like, you're not a fucking asshole. But like, people really might take this for granted. Like, people really might, I don't know. This could either be you're too sensitive, because I don't think that it's like, oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Which some of you guys might be like that. But I feel like some of you guys are just like, you're gonna flip out. Like, you might just have like a big reaction. You might just like, you know, just like you don't play about your boundaries. So let's keep going. This is interesting. This is fun. I might have smoked a little bit before this. Okay, so yeah, you definitely have a reputation of working your ass off. We love that though. Like that's not a bad reputation. I would like to have that as a reputation. But yeah, ooh, pretend like that didn't happen. Yeah, you guys have a reputation. Let's put this here. I really want you guys to see the light, man. There. Anyway, so you guys have this reputation of really working. You might work too much. You know, yeah. I just feel like some people is like, I can never get a hold of you, or like, yeah. It's like some people might want to talk to you or like communicate with you a little bit more. I definitely am still getting this witchy energy, so there's definitely some people that are like, this person is involved in some dark stuff. That's, wait, what did she say? She's dabbling in dark work, or what? I don't know what that lady said, but she was really upset that the other lady was Jewish, which is interesting to me. So let's keep pulling more cards to see what is your reputation, and then we're going to do a quick synopsis at the end. Oh yeah, you guys are definitely so cute. You guys are definitely attractive. I don't want to hear anything negative either. No self-deprecating stuff. Either you're attractive or people just feel like you're really like cute and innocent. And you might be like, even if, and don't take this offense, because some of you guys are really being self-deprecating, but even if you don't feel like you're of the beauty standard, there's still people that think that like you post certain things that are like out there. But don't be negative to yourself. Don't say bad things about yourself. I know some of you guys are like, I know I'm that girl. But some of you are like, even if you're a guy, I'm sorry. This is just how I channel, how I talk. So be mad or don't be mad. Be happy. Hold on a second. Oh no. I might have to pause the reading. Yeah, okay, my bad. We're back. So, what are the girls saying? What is your reputation? So, I definitely believe you guys have a reputation of being very lighthearted. Some of you guys might be seen as somewhat naive, but I just get this very like, I don't really know. It's like, it's definitely not accurate though. Like, it's hard for me to explain. So it's like, part of you guys, people's initial impression is that you are naive, and maybe you do let people walk over you at times, and it's only going to resonate for some of you. Maybe you do let people walk over you at times, but it's like you will blow up eventually. Like, I don't know, it's just like people know not to mess with you over time. I do believe people still think that you are naive at times, or they think that you don't catch on to certain things. Some of you guys might just choose not to react to certain things. I really think that you're nice to begin with. Like, you are nice, or kind, I should say. And if people do like try to fuck with you or try to send you bad energy, that's on them if they get that energy returned to them. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people from your past currently looking at you and currently speaking on your reputation. Definitely talking about how much you have changed, possibly even you guys are being better in some sense. Maybe you guys aren't as, I don't know what word I'm looking for. You guys might have just toned something down. I don't really know how to explain that. I just get like cool, like not cooler, but like chiller. Hopefully that made sense. So yeah, we need some I wish more of these cards had other races on there. Like, damn, I'm looking at the spread just now. I'm like, wow, everyone's white. No shade if you're white here. I'm just like, where's the representation? But I like cute cards. Anyway, sorry. So back to the spread. I definitely feel like a lot of people see you as someone who might be kind of like isolated, someone who might work by themselves, and I just get that there's just a lot of working hard and a lot of not really listening to what other people have to say. I feel like there's a lot of older people that feel like you have a reputation of being like a know-it-all or like overly independent without really knowing anything. That might not be true though. Don't listen to what people have to say, you know. Hold on. So yeah, this is overall just showing me someone who is always reinventing themselves, always doing something new, and somehow it just works out for them. Like somehow this person's it just works out in their favor. So let's pull a few more cards. Having the time of my life. Yeah, this is just showing me some of you guys, you might have a reputation of like staying low until you come up, like not really saying anything about your opportunities or saying anything about the money that you're gonna get or anything like that, and then you just pop out with things all the time. And I feel like this is why people have learned to really like bite their tongue when it comes to you, or like people have just learned to not speak on shit because they're proven wrong and it looks embarrassing. It's very embarrassing, and they end up looking like a hater as well. So yeah, you definitely have a reputation of like doing some things, especially with this revival card. It's like, and I know you probably can't really see what this card says, but it's like a lot of people are just like, yeah, did you see what happened to them? They didn't do this and they didn't do that, and just wait until this happens and wait until this, and then 5 seconds later it's like, oh, you have this opportunity or you're doing this. So this card, creativity, happiness, and manifestation. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys have manifested a good amount of the opportunities that have come to you. Some of you guys are known for doing something unique, or just like things that most people, like there's just a lot of things that you get away with that a lot of other people really wouldn't, or at least other people feel like they wouldn't. It's their own limiting beliefs that they project onto you. But anyway, I really feel like a lot of you guys are creative, and this is like, people have this, like they know, like, and I'm definitely seeing that it has something to do with how you dress or how you look, because the card that's clarifying that is the tempting card, and I was picking up on like clothes and stuff like that before. Some people may talk down on your clothes, but they are very expressive, and it's just how you decide to express yourself. And they be hating, but it's okay, it's okay. Hold on, let me see more of what this card is saying. So happiness, manifestation. I really feel like you guys just stay to yourselves. You're very positive, and some people take this positivity at like when they first meet you. Some of this is true for some of you guys. Some of you guys might have this like naivety, positive type of energy, but others of you, so you'll be positive until you are tested. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys really do, you bring a lot of light, and that's why there's like conflicting beliefs, because some people might feel like you're just pretending to be an angel for some of you guys. But yeah, so some of you guys, you just have this really like very upbeat, but it's like people know that there are two sides to you. Like it's like people are like, oh yeah, when you first meet them, they're so sweet and they have like this little cute vibe, and then like other people are like 5 seconds later they're being like this, or they're acting this way. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. So it's like you definitely have a reputation for possibly switching your energy or just not being real, low-key, or people just think that you're not real. Like I feel like you're just picky about who decides to see certain sides of you, but whatever. So let's see what else. So we have logic, instincts, and rationality. I definitely believe that you guys, this is exactly what I was talking about with this back off card. Like people just know not to say things. Because a lot of people I really talk down. But a lot of people think they know what they're talking about just to begin with. But you guys definitely always seem to make something happen for you. You always seem to make something happen. I know that might sound like, what? I don't know. People expect to see like a huge failure. People expect to see something big happen and something really embarrassing happen to you. And maybe embarrassing things do happen to you, but you always come out of it. Like you always come up from it. So let's see. We'll get one more card after this one. Progress, inventive, volcanic, yeah. So not only is this saying that you definitely can blow up on someone if given a reason to, if given a reason to, you can definitely blow up on someone. But I'm also seeing with this progress and inventive, people just know like whatever you're about to have, like you just have this reputation of like, I feel like this is your current reputation. Like currently the only thing that people know about you or that people know of you is possibly how you have been in your past and possibly what you're working on now. And there might be some people around you that actually know that you're going to be successful or know that whatever you've been working on is going to pay off. But yeah, you just have this reputation of like when things do happen for you, oopsies, these cards just fell. But when things do happen for you, they happen like big, you know what I mean? Like when they happen, you just pop out. And I really feel like a lot of you guys, even if it hasn't happened yet, a lot of people just feel like you have that type of energy where you want to do that, or where that's just your goal, and you might work just to pop out on people. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but the volcanic energy just gives me like, boom, you know? Of course it does. I'm sorry, that's so funny. These cards are really falling. So last card though is transmutation, illumination, and psychic, and that's literally what I was picking up on. So some of you guys, there's a lot of people that might think you're involved in some dark stuff, which is why there's different reputations, you know what I mean? Like you will have a different reputation from the people that you've been with in high school versus the people that you've been with in college, you know what I mean? Like there's different people that feel differently about you. I'm definitely picking up on a lot of family stuff, mostly for this group. Some friend stuff too, but past friend for sure. But yeah, there's a lot of family that are just talking about the things that you're doing and that you involve yourself in when it comes to psychic stuff, I guess. But it has helped in a sense. So like it works. I mean, which possibly makes them even more freaked out about it. It's like they like to place negativity on what you're doing. I hear the wind. So some people, yeah, let me just give a synopsis. How do people feel about you? People feel like you are someone who is very expressive and creative with your clothing, with your aesthetic, with your vibe, to the point where some people might feel like you're doing too much, you're trying to tempt their man / their woman. This is definitely a lot of feminine energy, if I'm being honest. But like, yeah, some people just think you kind of go a little bit overboard with the way that you dress, or some people might feel like you're seeking attention. with how creative you are with that. A lot of people definitely think that you might be involved in manifestation. You guys just hear these cards falling the entire time. But yeah, a lot of people feel like you're involved in manifestation and you have these like weird abilities. Some people might feel this different reputations. But some of these people, family, I'm picking up on, just feel like it's dark. Feel like you will get punished for it for some reason, because I heard the wind. And the wind was like extremely loud and like dramatic. And so I'm just getting that. I definitely feel like people think that you know what you're doing and you're not as naive as you make it seem. People think you have two sides to you and you really do play this role. But especially with this card, showing you that you just see through a lot of stuff, and people might test you really just to see like, why won't you say anything? Some of you guys might really like to just play it cool. For some of you, but I definitely feel like when you do get upset, when you do get angry, you have this reputation of like, it just seems like it's unlike you, because a lot of you guys keep things or keep certain sides of you or aspects of you like hidden, and once it comes out, it's like, what the heck? Well, like what? So yeah, some people might think you're a little bit sensitive, and for the rest, a lot of people just see that you are a very hard worker, that you will get whatever, like, just because it's inevitable. It's the only thing that I'm seeing with this working too hard. That's possibly all you guys do, or possibly you just surround yourself with hard workers and you just enjoy working, and some of you guys just really want to manifest your reality. So a lot of people see you as a very hard worker, see you as someone who is very focused, goal-oriented, and yeah. So I hope that resonated. Leave me feedback. Let me know if I should do something differently within my readings. Let me know. But I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you for watching until the end. Comment a black cat if you made it this far. Make sure to like and subscribe, because it would mean so much to me. But if you don't, I mean, I guess that's whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. No, I'm kidding. Hi, besties. I'm actually going to turn the music off because I didn't have it on for pile number 1, but let's see what's your reputation. How did the growth feel about you? So I'm going to be using this deck. And let's see. How do people feel about you? Not even how they feel about you, but how do they view you? Sorry, I'm wording that so strangely. I don't like how I say view. Like, it just sounds so weird. Oopsies. So, ooh. Some people definitely see you as a party type of person. Or some of you guys might have had, like, this is also your reputation. So you might have a reputation of, like, getting too drunk at times, if I'm being honest. Smoking too much. Maybe it's like you wake and bake. Other people could be making the situation worse than what it is. Like, some of you guys just might smoke a little bit. And everyone else is like, oh my god, they're like, it's every day, it's an everyday thing. And they're freaking out. Some of you guys might actually have a history of like substance abuse though. Actually no, I should, anyway, some of you guys might have a history of that, but I think most of you guys are the wake and bake group, so let's smoke right now actually. For those that resonate with this, some of you guys are like, how unprofessional, oh my god, how horrible. I'm sorry. I am sorry. So let's keep going. So, how else did the girls feel about you? A powerful energy shift. So, I feel, wait. I kind of want to get a clarifying card, but I might as well just get into this energy. I feel like you guys turned something around. This is definitely like my group that is just like, once you were nice or like something, like it's like you're not the same person, and I feel like you have a reputation of being intimidating now, possibly being kind of like what do you want type vibe. Like, why are you in my business? Why are you worried about what I'm doing? Like, that's the energy that I get with you guys. It's like, before, you could have been like reclusive, or you could have just not really did anything about people and their weird shit. But now you're kind of just standing up for yourself, speaking up about things that you don't feel are justified. And I don't know, you're definitely seen as powerful now. Even if you still are involved with this indulgence and stuff of this nature, I feel like people definitely are aware of your power. In the past, some of you guys had to make a choice between possibly the overindulgence of something. Like, you could have had a choice between two different types of lives, I guess. Could have been doing two different types of things, but I feel like somebody just made a choice to commit to themselves, and this definitely has you powerful. People low-key, high-key are intimidated by you. But I don't know, this is like, I don't want to say this is your reputation, because it's not just that. It's definitely more than that. Like, let's see, because your reputation is just being, I don't want to say it's being mean, you know, because I don't think that's what it is. But the reputation, sorry for these annoying people knocking on the door. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud, otherwise I'm gonna have to pause it, because you know how people are, they like to fuck with my readings. But let's see. Last card, transformation. Oh, transition to the spirit realm. So yeah, I'm kind of just overall getting this energy. There's less worry about spiritual things or whatever, and I just feel like this has made you a lot more powerful. Like, you're speaking up for yourself, you're speaking up about things that you value, and this has you looking a lot more powerful than you used to look. Actually, instead of just stopping the reading, I'm just gonna play this music in the background. But yeah, so I just feel like you made a decision. I feel like you have this reputation of like completely changing your life. You could have once been very sad, depressed, you know, all this negativity, and then it's just like randomly, it's like this motherfucker is out here doing yoga, and this person is out here fucking possibly smoking, but only Mary Jane, you know? But this person's out here just like wanting to be in the woods and shit, and wanting to meditate in the woods. And in the past, they were at the parties, they were hosting the parties. And yeah, I just feel like that's, you have this reputation of kind of just staying to yourself and kind of just being focused on primarily the spiritual stuff. But this is not just like the love and light spiritualist. This isn't the, oh, I'm just gonna do yoga and meditate. For some of you guys, it's a lot deeper than this. And your spiritual journey could have been the catalyst for all of this power. Could have been the catalyst for you to start speaking up for yourself, to start reading people for filth. Because I know, and this isn't even just like, oh, I'm just negative and I just want to read people. Like, if they try you, this isn't, oh, let me just call you a stupid, horribly built girl or whatever the case. It's like you would say something like, I can tell that you were neglected as a child, and I can tell that you were fucking miserable as hell. Or you just fucking see through the shit. And it's like, damn, like, I feel like it's worse for someone to really just expose, like, you know, expose you in that way than to just come for your appearance. So, yes, bro, look at this fucking card. Even if you look in the eyes, there's a lot of red here. I just feel like you guys, so you have this reputation for having, like, a vengeance. Like, not even in a bad way, because I don't want to say a vengeance. What's that one song by Beyonce? Fuck, should I play it? Let's just play it now and see what she said. But anyway, you have like this reputation of just like being a baddie. Hold on, I really want y'all to hear this song, and I'm trying to like say something, say filler words. Okay, it's Diva, right? But she said something. Oh yeah, vengeance. Hold on. What? Where's the lyric? I'm sorry. Yeah, I done got so sick and filthy with vengeance. So I don't think this is like a thing of like, oh, every day you wake up. Oh, what the hell? It's not like every day I'm waking up and fucking doing push-ups in the mirror thinking about when Sally took my lunchbox. It's not like that, you know, like the shit from the movies. But it's definitely this energy of just like, I was really taken advantage of when I was this nice person to y'all, or when I was in a very negative space. I was turned my head, like I was turned my, like people turned their back on me, etc. Could be that kind of energy coming from you guys. And through this spiritual journey, it has not caused you to be, oh, let me come in here and forgive you and give you a hug, which is definitely good. You could have forgiven them in peace, but you will never forget what has happened to you, type vibe. So yeah, but you definitely aren't the type to be all up, oh, let me come towards you and be petty and indirect. You're definitely going to stay to yourself and not deal with this childish shit if it ever arises. So let's see. Yeah, Cancer's coming out. You guys ignore this. I ate Takis earlier. But yeah, I don't know if you're a Cancer, even though it's not relevant. What's irrelevant is what the cards are saying. What is this? So what this is kind of saying to me is, even though you're definitely like this is, we have different reputations for the different people that we're around. So when it comes to your grandma, she might think that you're a fucking really nice person and you are such a good Christian kid, and the person that knows you on Saturday knows you to be hella drunk and fucked up and crazy. But I think that this is still, people still see you as very nice regardless, because for the new people that you meet, they get this same type of vibe from you. Like, that is your initial vibe. Like, I don't think you're nice to where you're ever going to allow people to walk all over you, but who you are at your authentic core is just this friendly person, or just this sweet person. Of course, those people from the past won't get that from you, and I do think some of you guys might be kind of paranoid, or at least hyper aware of people and their behaviors, and you question a lot of things. But a lot of people still see you as someone who's very nice, and unless they've done something to get this side of you, that side of you isn't really seen often. But yeah, you're very giving, you're very loving to the people that deserve it. Let's see, let's get more cards. Solitude. Yeah, I feel like you tend to be by yourself. You might really stay by yourself and like meditate and shit, and that's literally it. So yeah, you have a reputation of possibly being a recluse, possibly just not fucking with people and their weird ass energy. I feel like also with this rabbit card, it's like you're quick to cut somebody off if need be, because you really value your isolation, or you really value at least time alone. Some of you guys might not be isolated, and that was like a horrible word to use, like isolated, but you really do value your time alone. Yeah, with this pray card, I definitely am feeling like some people in the past, this is more so your past reputation of like people really thinking like, oh, I can prey upon them, or oh, I can be on this weird shit to this person and they'll just accept it, or whatever the fuck. People used to be hella weird. It's really what this energy that I'm getting, and there is just like this massive like random type of energy, and there might even be people now. But I feel like if anyone feels this way about you now, a lot of y'all just play into this shit, which I'm really relating to this reading now. But a lot of you guys just play into people and their weirdness. And hold on. Oh wait, is this the lighter that ran out? No, that's just awkward. Now it's super awkward that I tried to light this. I don't know where the lighter went, but that's fine. So let's get this other card, these other cards. But yeah, you could have had some bad things happen to you in the past, or people could have really just, like, this is why this is part coming out of your reputation, is because people could have really taken advantage of you in the past, or could have done some weird stuff to you. And people kind of know you, like, I feel like they know that there's a change, but if they haven't checked up on you, this is still just the energy that they're holding on to, because I do see there's going to change. I feel like you've transmuted a lot of whatever has happened. So yeah, nature communication, that's literally what I was saying. You guys just like to be with the nature, possibly in the woods. No, I'm kidding. Some people are like never that, but I just feel like for the most part, you guys might like to take walks, whatever the case is. You also might be really like focused on your health. Some of you guys could have had like a transformation when it comes to your weight. That's not for all of you, but yeah. I do believe a lot of people have this woo-woo way of looking at you. Like some people might really feel like, okay. Like they might feel like your head's really in the clouds, or you're really spiritual, you know, that type of condescending type of vibe. And they might feel like it's a way in which you've used to cope with whatever you've dealt with, which is like, why is that so bad anyway? But you know, people like to think that they're better than others for some reason. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys, you just have this reputation of getting involved in, I don't want to say dark stuff because that's not what it is at all, but getting involved in different spiritual things. It's like, what is this person doing now? It's like they're always just doing something. If you post your opinions on social media, which definitely isn't for all of you, but I definitely feel like a lot of you guys post your opinions, or you post certain conspiracies that you found, or you just talk about certain things, and it's like there's a lot of people that just, you have this reputation of, possibly for some people they think that you're weird, for others they're just like, this person really knows a lot, or this person's they like to research stuff. You know, they have that type of mind. So yeah, so let's get some of these cards. I freaking forgot. I was about to freaking do the ending of the reading. How do the girls feel about you? So we have open heart, grounded teacher. Yes, this is definitely giving me this spiritualist vibe. Someone who could be a spiritual teacher now. Somebody who could be just able to be a teacher if they wanted to, due to how much time they spend doing something spiritual, how much they know about this stuff. I definitely feel like you guys have this. You guys might just, and this isn't anything rude, because maybe this is how some people feel about you. They might feel like you seem intelligent because you use a lot of big words or whatever. But it's like you're like this teacher in a lot of random things. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people think that you are, like, you could teach. A lot of people definitely believe that you're very smart. And a lot of people think initially you're this naive person with this very open heart and this very, like, you know, sweet type of vibe, which I think is true. I think you are like that, but I think people forget that there's other sides to you too. And if they come with that weird energy, they must expect it back. You know what I mean? So we have amplify, cleanse. Yeah, you guys are definitely somebody who is not only always seeking change, but who is also always changing themselves. So you're always looking to change others as well. You might be the type of person to question your friends' belief systems, not in an argumentative way, but in a way that's just curious. I feel like you guys are very open and receptive to different things, new things. And if people are stalking your social media, there's definitely, because I feel like some of you guys might be influencers of some sort, but some of you guys, it's like people are stalking your social media page, or people are seeing your page, and they're definitely like, oh, this person's doing this now, or this person's here now, or this person's there now. Like, you're always doing something different. Some of you guys might travel a lot. And I feel like if you do travel a lot, it's definitely outside in nature. But you're very open-minded to new things. And yeah, people think you're an adventurer. Some people definitely place judgment on that, but who cares about them? So we have organization, clear, and priorities. Yeah, this is where the solitude comes out. I feel like a lot of you guys could have really, you might have now a very organized life. I feel like you might have a minimalist life for some of you. It's definitely not for all of you, but I feel like there's just this energy of you really just like not struggling or not being very frustrated or not being like running around like, oh my god, I have to do this, and like screaming at the top of your lungs and being like so angry and stressed. Because not only, I feel like because you guys do your spiritual practices, it really causes you to address things before they become a problem, before they become an issue. And possibly in the beginning of your spiritual journey, it could be where you are now, but there could have been a lot of, could be a lot of stress and like running around or whatever, but now or soon, everything will be clear. And I feel like a lot of you guys prioritize yourself and prioritize your stability and, you know, your life's journey pretty much, and your spirituality. And this has just caused you to not really deal with a lot of negativity. A lot of people just don't see you in drama, or just, and if you do have those toxic things that happen to you, you don't really display it. Like, people don't see it. So, one more card, and that will be the reading. Decisions, flow, and big picture. So yeah, if you guys do have certain things, bad things that happen to you, like we all do, and yeah, back of the deck is persistence, fresh perspective, and revival. You guys always just have this perspective of like, my current situation isn't my final destination. Like, you just have this very positive perspective that allows you to just not even, I don't want to say endure, because that's not what it is, but the perspective you have just allows you to just see the bigger picture, see where you're gonna go, and it's just like, it just doesn't seem as bad. Some of you guys might actually meditate to that space and time. But yeah, you guys are just always flowing with whatever life has for you. And revival, that came out for the other pile number 1. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you guys. I hope that resonated. If it did, comment a white rabbit down below. Commenting that white rabbit will let me know that you made it until the end, and I would just appreciate feedback. Also, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I appreciate all of your time. I appreciate you. Your views and all of that stuff helps me and my channel, so I really appreciate it. Bye guys, have a good night/day whenever you're watching this. Hi besties, last but not least, pile number 3. So let's see what's happening with your situation. What's happening with you? What is your reputation with people? Okay, so magical space clearing time. I definitely feel you might have one person. I feel like you have this energy of you being inseparable to someone. Either this is your sister, or your brother, or a close friend of yours. But it's like, people are like, I never see them without blank. I never see them without this person. And I feel like you and this person, and this is not going to resonate for all of you, this is going to resonate for some people. Some of you guys get into fights at times, but others, it could just be this energy of, it's just you and this person. It could also be your significant other, but you just like to be with this person. You might not like other people's company. But yeah, some of you guys might get into controversy. It could be either because you speak up about like what's right and what's wrong, or you just find yourself in a lot of drama. This could be past energy as well. But remember, if you haven't talked to people from the past in a while, that might still be your reputation with them, you know? They might not see anything different. These cards keep falling. Stop. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. You guys could have gotten in trouble with this person. This could be someone who's like a lifelong friend of yours. They don't want me to use this one. So ancient wisdom. Okay, now just talking about you specifically though, I definitely feel like you're really smart, or you might just be really wise. Some people might see you as wise. I feel like whoever this person is that's around you, like, they might be really protective of you. Someone's really protective of someone else, and that's just really directly correlated to you and your life. But yeah, I feel like you have a lot of wisdom here. Let's keep pulling cards though. There's just a lot of you. Okay, you guys are really viewed highly by people. This is really what it is. There's a lot of people that view you highly, and I feel like this is due to some sort of ancestral thing. Like, a lot of people just, you might have been in a very horrible, like, this isn't for everyone, so please only take what resonates, but this is definitely for a specific person. You could have had a very difficult, something happening in the background, like something negative happening to you or maybe to your family, whatever the case is, and it's like you are so different than maybe your family. And there's some people that are just looking at you and they really see someone who is just very wise and someone who's pretty much just cleaning up, like, you know, but cleaning up like the mess that other people have made. And this could be in regards to your family. Okay, let's pull more. And yeah, the natural world needs you, so it definitely seems like you're very appreciated by people. This is definitely really good energy coming out. I feel like people just think you're really kind and really quiet and really, like, either you're really quiet or you just only speak when it's necessary. Like, you don't really have too much to say. Some of you that's not going to resonate for, because some of you guys definitely might be very outspoken, or at least it's the person that you're around that's very outspoken. But I'm just getting this vibe of just them looking at you. Like, there's just someone here looking at you and just being like I don't know, I feel like people just show you respect, or people really don't bother you too much because you just are good. Like, I'm getting like teachers too for some reason. Yeah, reflections coming out with this crow card. Crows give me very spiritual vibes. Crows give me very intuitive vibes. And I feel like you guys are very intuitive. I feel like you guys spend a lot of time reflecting, spend a lot of time learning about things, educating yourself, or you just listen in school or something like that. And I don't know, people just feel like this is going to be very, like, you're probably going to be influential. I feel people think you're going to be influential, but people just think that whatever reflection you're doing is just like, yeah, I don't know, people just see you as like this really, I'm getting younger vibes, but you don't have to be younger. This could be how people have viewed you when you were younger. I'm just getting like just a really good kid who's like really smart. Like, that's how people would describe you. They'd be like, yeah, this kid's really smart, or like they know a lot, or whatever the case is with this ancient wisdom. Some people might think you're creepy. That's not for all of you, because I think some of you guys definitely have like this cool vibe. But some of you guys might be kind of awkward, and you know, you might be just kind of awkward, but it's okay. People still think you're gonna be successful or cool. Yeah, Capricorn, very smart vibes for sure. Someone who is really focused on themselves though. Like, I don't want to just say it, but like, I don't think, because all of you aren't isolated. I do think a lot of you guys spend time alone, but it's not even just this isolated, just as like, I'm focused on my long-term goals, or I'm focused on, like, you're not going to neglect that. Like, that's, like, people understand that that's your top priority. And Gemini, yes, intellectual vibes. Some of you guys definitely are talkative, but yeah, with this 2 coming out, there's a lot of 2 here. So some people might think you have 2 sides to you, but I'm also thinking some people believe, sorry, something just threw me off what I was saying, so I'm so sorry. I got like a notification and it just made me feel like, ooh. Okay, what is this Gemini energy? I need to tap into this a little bit more. I feel like you guys are very inquisitive. Like some people, this isn't for all of you, but some people might feel like you have this smug attitude. I feel like a lot of you guys understand how smart you are, or you understand how capable you are. You really don't feel like you need anyone. Some people might feel like you have this smug attitude for some of you, and you question authority figures, but it's not like you trying to be an asshole and be like, well, what do you, like, you know, you just are actually like, that doesn't make sense. And yeah, I feel like some of you guys might be really smart, like the way in which you communicate. You might use big words or whatever, but I feel like a lot of this is just how you are. Some of you guys might be nerds. It's not for all of you, but some of you guys might be, sorry for the screaming in the background, just ignore it if you can. Hopefully it's not too fucking loud. It's annoying as shit to me, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, I feel like you definitely just have people feeling like you might be like condescending or something like that, but I just think people are, especially if it's older figures, there's just kind of this intimidation about what it is that you know, and this could have been you when you were younger if you feel like you're older, but there's definitely older figures that are just like, listen to me, stop trying to question what I'm saying, listen to me. So yeah, I definitely get this energy. You guys could have gone through some crazy stuff in the past. You could have had some crazy experiences in the past. Let me get this other deck of cards. I feel like some of you guys, I feel like there's this energy of like, you might kind of get lost at times. Or at least, I don't know, actually. Let's keep seeing. So, I definitely am getting this energy that a lot of you guys definitely are like the generational curse breakers. This is my pile where like you might have a lot of, either it's your family has a lot of toxicity that you're involved in and that you kind of like make a shitty situation good. Like it could be your family that's that shitty situation, and like you guys find like this, like regardless of them, you're kind of just like you, and you being you is what's going to bring about all of this abundance. I really feel like that's a huge reputation you have. Like you might feel like you might feel like that's just bullshit, but the people close to you might try to make you feel like that's not who it is that you are. But other people that look in, they're just like, yeah, this person's definitely, you know? I definitely feel like a lot of people just see you very determined. Let's see. Again with this, there's a lot of nature stuff. This is like my empathic group, my chill vibe. Like you might be introverts. I just get this energy. You guys are very creative, very imaginative, very artistic. And this could even be in the ways of building something that could be a business, but regardless, I still get like this energy of like, you are my in-tune group. My group that probably watched like kids movies. Like you probably watched these movies about people with powers and then resonated with them so heavily. This is like my group where you went to school and you were like, I'm gonna be mad for a day. Or I don't know, you might have like tried to be mysterious, or you could have actually been mysterious in school. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but yeah. Ignore that talking in the background. But yeah, I just feel like people definitely think that you guys have a different message. There's just something about you that people will resonate with for some reason. I'm not really understanding this resonation with other people. So yeah, we have logic, instincts, and rationality. I definitely feel like this is my, like I said, intellectual kind of group, or my group that's just like very wise, but it's like your wisdom or whatever, it might come across as condescending to some people who are more so intimidated by what they know and what they don't know. Bonding, acceptance, service. I definitely think there's somebody, see, that's what I said with this bonding card. There's someone that's really close to you, and if it's not someone else, then it's you. But there's someone that's very close to you that you bond with a lot, that just accepts you as you are and you accept them as they are. And it's like you guys have a service to each other, not on any weird shit, but just like in a way of just like, this person might honestly defend you, or they might like just feel kind of tied to you. So faith, healing, renewal. Yeah, I definitely feel like whoever you are, you're just meant to bring a lot of healing in the world in general. I don't think that people think that that's your purpose. I don't think that that's what people think it is. People just think that you're meant to do something. Either you're meant to like build something new, or, you know, share something new. I don't know, but there's this energy that whatever you're here, I don't know, it's like this weird, it's hard for me to explain, but with this cleaning and healing, it's like you just, it's like people don't consciously see you as someone who's going to heal. It's like a type of feeling. But for some reason, there are people that reject this. Sorry that I'm just tapping into your energy more, but I feel like people will try to reject your healing energy or reject your kindness or whatever the case is. But that doesn't matter. I definitely just feel like you guys have a very open type of energy. And yeah. There's a lot of blue here, so blue in the crown chakra, so you guys are definitely meant to be creative somethings here, but this could even be when it comes to your voice or when it comes to your intellect. But yeah, expansive divination, astral travel. I kind of just am overall getting like, some people might think that whatever you're involved in or the things that you talk about, I'm just getting this weird energy, but not in a bad way. It's like, sorry that the music got randomly loud, but it's like some people might call you weird, or just the things that you talk about, it's really out there, but it's due to a lot of the reflection that you're doing, or you guys might be the type that like researches things, or you just talk about a lot of weird things, to what conformists, I would say. People who are conformists will think the things that you talk about are weird, but like you have this reputation of having this very expansive mind, or just really talking about things that people are just like, okay, like they kind of are rude, but it's mostly because they can't keep up with what it is that you're saying. And so I get that like people will try to dismiss what you say, and maybe that's why a lot of you guys don't really speak, because it's just like, you don't really care about what I have to say, or maybe you can't even keep up, like, and it's not even in a condescending type of way either, but it's just what you've experienced. So that's more so what I'm seeing. Let me know if it resonated. If it didn't, that's fine. I mean, you probably wouldn't have made it this far. And if it did resonate, comment an octopus or a squid, whatever one is available. Comment that down below so that I know that you made it this far. If you like the video, then like it and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Bye.